Hello everyone, this is Renee of the Beaver's Beak Journey, and we're doing this for our 21-day raw fruits and vegetable journey. And I wanted to show you how to make something that we need to really start reincorporating back into our diet. I've been talking about it and mentioning it that we do not struggle from a protein deficiency in America. We struggle from a fiber deficiency. So what we're going to focus on during this 21-day raw fruits and vegetable journey is making sure that we beef up all the things that our body has to have. Vitamin D, iron, fiber, amino acids, all of the antioxidants that come from fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And so I'm making this video now, even though we're doing raw, I want to make sure that if you eat something that's cooked, that it's going to be extremely nutritious and that's going to be beneficial to your journey and to your goal. And so one of the things that I'm going to make is lentils. Lentils are so very, 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 very good for you. You should make sure that you rinse them off and you let them soak overnight. For this video, I'm going to show you, basically, lentils don't take as much as cooking regular beans. So I'm going to just put them in a bowl and rinse them off. But I wanted to show them to you in a bag so you can see what they were. And I'm going to show you all the ingredients that we're going to be using. Because I want to focus on really showing people how to cook and prepare really good, affordable, delicious plant-based meals. So, of course, we're going to be using our Montreal steak seasoning. This is another spice that I use sometimes more so than this when I'm making beans. It's called Spike. It's something that I used when I was a vegetarian when I was younger, and it works really good, but you want to make sure you don't use too much of both of these because they both can be very salty. I'll show you, we're going to use a little bit of that. We're going to use onions, bell peppers. This is a sweet pepper, and we're going to be using some garlic, and I'm going to use a little bit of Obey seasoning. Because one of the things, I love the flavor of Obey, and you can get that in your beans without necessarily having any meat in it. So this is something I'm going to be using as well. I'm going to take the beans and wash them off, and then we are going to get started. I'm going to show you the whole process of how to make lentils. So stay tuned, one moment. So we're going to take the beans, the lentils, and I'm going to put them in a colander and I'm going to rinse them off. So I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to rinse them off. Hold on. So we're going to let those sit to the side. So those are basically going to be rinsing off while I'm doing the other things we need to get done. So I hope this video finds you guys all having an amazing day. I'm going to stay on this side so I can see you guys and talk to you. Because I noticed in most of the videos I have my back to you guys. So I'm going to turn it this way so that I can talk to you while I'm doing this. So sorry about the light in the back. This is another gadget that we love. This actually is by Pampered Chef. You actually can purchase it from one of those people who actually sell Pampered Chef. But it's great, it's easy, it's convenient. I'm not a big food processor person because there's so many parts you have to wash, and I don't really like that. And so this makes it easier. So I'm basically going to cut this up. I cut the garlic up small because we're using this for beans. I'm not going to make it really small because I kind of want them to be big and chunky. So that's kind of all I'm going to do is kind of cut them up, not necessarily fine, but kind of coarsely. And so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. So the next step is, turn the camera down. I'm going to cut my skillet on. And this is actually a pressure cooker. You don't actually have to use it as a pressure cooker. I use this for a lot of different things, but we're going to use it to make the beans in. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my handy dandy grapeseed oil, basically with the garlic in it. Put that in the skillet. I hope you guys are all having a great day today. And hopefully this video will help you. You know, one of the things that I think we have this stigma in our brain because me, I grew up eating a lot of beans growing up, and I guess we consider beans as being food for poor people, and I don't know why we think that. We think that we become too good to eat beans, but beans are a great source of fiber and iron and protein and digestible fiber, because we talked about yesterday about the importance of making sure that we feed our good bacteria in our stomach fiber. And the way we need to think about it is that you need to make sure you're feeding your good bacteria, and your good bacteria eats prebiotics, which is onions, bell peppers, mushrooms. I actually put the list on our website at www.b3regimen.com, so I wouldn't have to memorize it. But all those things are things that are going to be very beneficial to your good bacteria in your stomach, and so you want to make sure that you're getting what you need, and so that's what we want to make sure we're focusing on. So this is going to actually saute. Once that actually sautés, where it actually starts to get a little bit brown, I'm not going to cook it all the way. I'm going to cook it to where basically it's just where I can, the bottom of the pot gets a little bit brown. Because I love beans. One of the things I'm going to do to these beans is, because beans are already high in all those other nutrients, in order to increase my vitamin D, I am going to add some mushrooms. And also, before we get ready to eat this, what I normally do with beans is I prepare them where they're all done, and then I actually take some raw, you can put some raw spinach, you can put some sauteed mushrooms. Once the soup is closer to being done, I'll add the mushrooms, because I don't want to cook all the nutrients out. I may even just saute them and eat them as I go, because some things you don't want overcooked. Beans, it won't hurt them for them to be very, very soft and tender. And in order to get that, you want to make sure you give yourself some time. So, and the good thing about split peas and lentils is they cook really, really fast. So this is actually kind of sauteing. If you can hear it sauteing, that's what you want. And it smells good, because of course, you know, we love the smell of garlic and the onions and the sweet peppers and the sweet pepper and the bell pepper. That pepper isn't going to be as hot as like a hot pepper, but it's going to give it a little bit of a kick. So once that's done, got that nice and sauteed. Now I'm going to add some of the seasonings. I'm going to start off with just this, and I'm going to use a big spoon so you can see how much I use. This is not a proper measuring spoon, but I wanted to show you. I'm going to just use 1 tablespoon of this. There you go. Got that one. Some of it didn't go in there, so basically we just take 2 of this household tablespoons. I'm going to fill this with water. And then, by now it's nice and brown at the bottom, and I'm going to add this to my pot. So I'm adding the water. I use the whole pot, the whole kettle of water. And now I am going to add my beans that I've already rinsed off, and they're clean. And basically with lentils, this is just going to cook. I could use this as a pressure cooker, or you can cook them in your crock pot if you have a crock pot. But I'm just going to cook them in the pressure cooker, but I don't know that I'm necessarily going to use a pressure cooker mechanism, because I'm not in a rush for them to get done. Because like I said, if I was using cooking red beans or a bean that was harder to cook, I would use the pressure cooker. But the thing about lentils is they cook really fast. So I've already seasoned them. This is something that if I had to go out, I would do this the night before, maybe in a crock pot. Then that way, when you get up in the morning, it's already done. But I didn't think about doing this until today. And right now it's about 2:39. And so we're going to see, by the time we do our 7 o'clock time together, we'll see if they're done. I'm sure they'll be done long before then. But I'm going to show you the end result on Facebook Live. And I'm going to show you how to take something that's really, really already nutritious and actually add more nutrients to it, because it's more important that we get nutrient dense food that really tastes delicious. And so that's what we're trying to do. So I'm going to leave this on here, and we're going to come back and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I have the stove on 6. I'm going to let it basically simmer and boil. And I would, of course, one of the things that I like to use is I like to use a vegetable broth. I don't have any vegetable broth today. So what I'm going to do is going to add some celery seed, because that actually gives you extra flavor. And I'll probably add some oregano and, you know, some rosemary. But right now I just want to basically cook it like this. So just want to show you how to make meals that, and this is, you can eat this as a soup, you can eat this with some rice, and I may even still take, I meant to show you guys the rice that we use. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, this is the rice that was recommended to us by Dr. Michael Greger, my whole food plant-based educator. This wasn't a particular brand. He just recommended that you eat black, brown, and purple rice, and this is the only way I could find that. And so once this is the closer it gets to being done, I'll add some of this, because what this is going to do is it's going to give us some extra fiber. It's going to give us some extra starchiness, so I don't have to worry about a broth. And so I'm going to probably add I'll probably only add like maybe 3 tablespoons of this to it. So you don't want it to be more rice than it is beans, but I'll just add a little bit of rice to it. And even when I make my rice, I add a few lentils to my rice, because in that way you're increasing the nutritional value of your rice, as well as adding some extra substance to your beans. So hope this video finds you guys all having a great day. This is going to be part 1, and I'll show you the end part once it's done. Have an amazing day. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, this is Renee, and this is part 2. We got to go and have a photo shoot with Leslie for our subdivision. We're going to be on the cover of the magazine. I wrote an article, it's called Boomerang. So that's why I have this shirt on. But I'm going to finish showing you part 2 of what we had earlier. I already have the beans ready, and my beautiful daughter, Erin Beavers, is going to sample the lentils for us. Erin, could you come into the screen so they can see your face? There she is. It's our baby. And I have on heels, so that's the only reason why I'm taller than her. So we're going to go ahead and finish. I'm going to show you, this is what the lentils look like once they're done. These are our finished lentils and rice. And it probably only cooked for about an hour. So lentils are a really good bean because they cook really fast. But I'm going to show you what we're going to put on top of it. And so let's get started. So I'm going to cut the oil on. And you know, I use this skillet all the time. And I already have our onions and our mushrooms cut up. And so we're going to have, over our lentils, we're going to have some sauteed mushrooms and onions. If you hear that other little voice in the background, that is baby Lyric, our little niece. And she's making, her name is Lyric, so she sings. So sorry if you guys hear her in the background. But here we go. So we have the skillet heating up. Tonight we have a full house. This is the end of the day. Everybody is at home. And so everybody is ready to eat. But I'm doing video. So here we go. Hope you guys watched us on Facebook Live today. It was very exciting. I found my sense of adventure. I got kicked out of a grocery store. I was trying to give you guys some live footage. I told her she was going to get kicked out. She didn't listen to me. Well, you know, it was fun. And so we went to another grocery store. And so I decided the second time to ask for forgiveness and not for permission. And everyone in the store was so nice and they enjoyed it. And I even got some people to start following and join us on this journey, on our 21-day journey. But anyway, sidebar, here we go. So here's our skillet. It's already heating up. And the first thing I'm going to put in it is our wonderful grapeseed oil with garlic. How was your day today, Erin? Erin was a part of our photo shoot today, too. We all took photos. It was a lot of fun.
Follow me on Instagram at QueenOmilade, QueenOmilade.
Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get this sauteed. Did you guys see the post I put out today about getting the skinny on bread? Well, the reason why I did that was because we don't realize that some of the information that we get is only half the information. I keep saying that. Our goal is to bring down the walls of nutritional ignorance one lie at a time. And one of the biggest lies we've been fed is that grains are good for us. That's halfway true. What's even better for you are whole grains. Grains that have not been separated from the fiber, the vitamins, and the minerals, and the nutrients. I was explaining to my sister, we're in the store, she was buying some juice. Juice is really a dessert because when you separate the fiber from the vitamins and the minerals, it becomes a dessert. So you want to make sure you don't separate the fiber from the vitamins and minerals and you keep them all together. So if you hear that sizzling, that is our skillet and our onions are getting ready. I'm going to show you guys right in, let you guys see. There you go. You see better. These are our mushrooms and these again are our baby bellas. So you have those sauteing and they smell delicious. We're going to let this cook a little bit. And of course, for this, we're going to add, this time we're going to add spice because we're doing this over beans. So let me put this over here. And we're sauteing. And one of the things you're going to notice about cooking whole foods is that it doesn't really take long to cook. If you notice, the clock says 8:06. We will probably be eating dinner before 8:30. So for all those people who say, oh, I can't cook, it takes too long, I don't have time. It's better to take the time to prepare your family fresh meals rather than buying your family drive-through meals because those are going to take years off of your life. This is adding to your life. When you eat real live food, you're adding to the quality of your life. And besides, it's a lot more efficient. It's also a lot more cost effective. So these are the onions. These are Bedoya onions. They're really good and sweet. They taste delicious. We eat them all the time. And I have some of the other things already in the microwave. We're going to heat them up. And my friend Angela hates the microwave. I'm sorry, Angela. But it's 8:20 and we haven't eaten dinner yet. It's because we were out shooting and we had a photo shoot. If you guys are in Montgomery and you need a photographer, inbox me. I'll let you know. She was amazing. Not only did she do a good job, she was so personable. She did a great job. It was like working with a friend that you have known forever. She was very professional. She did a really good job. She was just very enjoyable to work with.
What's the name of the juice? So you can see your face.
Yeah, air movie camera funny. What a wonderful thing. She's a better camera person than I am. I'm going to turn this down some. So we have the skillet smoking.
And I'm holding the baby.
Well, there is a tripod involved in this whole ordeal. There you go. Okay. So now we have our mushrooms and our onions getting nice and sauteed. We don't want them to be totally, we don't want to cook all the nutrients out. So we're going to add our spinach now. So we're going to have basically a sauteed, warm spinach salad with our lentils. And I'm going to show you the end result. But basically, if you notice, all I used was just the, I used this actual, it's called Spike. I use that. I'm going to use a little bit of this Old Bay seasoning because it really adds a different flavor. And basically, we're going to let it wilt a little bit. I want you guys to see me cook this spinach because I think most of the time we don't realize we basically kill our vegetables. You don't want them to be a totally different color. You want them to remain green still. So you're basically just going to wilt them because it makes it easier to digest. Because it breaks. When you cook or when you put things in the food processor, it's like a form of digestion. So you're making it a little bit easier to digest. And the things that are very, very good prebiotics are onions, bell peppers, and mushrooms. And also asparagus. I have the list on our website at www.b3regimen.com. So you guys can go there and get the list of the prebiotics. And also, you can also get the list of the foods that are high in iron. So here you go. This is our sauteed spinach salad. This is something that we really like. And my girlfriend Angela made it the other day and it reminded me that this is something we really like. So we're going to have lentils and spinach salad. I'm going to show you the plate and see what it looks like. But I hope this video finds you guys all having a great day. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day 8 of your 21-day raw fruits and vegetable journey. And Erin is going to come back and I'm going to let her taste it. So give us a couple of minutes and we'll come right back. Stay tuned. Okay, we are back and Erin is going to taste test our lentil and spinach salad. So let's go. Normally her daddy is the taste tester.
I put them together?
However you like to eat them.
It's making me nervous that y'all are watching me.
You like this? That you're good.
Good.
So what do you like about it?
That's food.
But would you taste that and think,
Why
oh,
you
this is
yelling at me, Mom?
this is a plant-based meal?
I mean, no.
It's flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite part of it?
It's food. It's good.
So this is our lentils and spinach, warm spinach salad. It's great. It's quick. It's easy. And if you see that, it's not even, we started at 8. Let me show you the clock. We started at 8:06 and it is 8:14. And for all those people who say, I don't have time to cook, you have time to cook. Just make sure you're cooking whole plant foods and feeding your family foods that are good for them. Remember, join us on this journey towards living a life with fewer regrets. And like, share, subscribe. And I'm about to eat. So
No, she's
join
not.
us later.
She's not eating mine.
Peace out.